Battle of the White Girls is back at it, y'all. Alabama Barker versus Bhad Bhabie. They are beefing big time, and these allegations that are coming out of Bhad Bhabie's mouth towards Alabama are crazy. Like, honestly, y'all, I was like so blown away when I saw these, and I do gotta keep it real. Like, I feel like maybe at first it's just everyone's like human nature to just like believe. Do you know what I mean? I feel like Bhad Bhabie is just like so rich. She's like living this like luxurious lifestyle. Like, why does she have to get on the internet and make up lies about Alabama Barker, right? Like, it just doesn't seem right. Maybe she has some type of envy towards her. Who knows? I did make a video before. I don't know if you guys saw, but it was being rumored that Alabama hooked up with Bhad Bhabie's ex, which, by the way, can I just say this? I don't understand like why Bhad Bhabie keeps going back to that man. He literally beat her. Like, I'm not exaggerating in any type of way. If you guys have seen on the TMZ like articles, like, y'all, she was like dragged by this man. He cheats on her multiple times. Like, I just don't understand it. But anyways, back to what I was saying is that I looked at like Bhad Bhabie like, oh, she's gonna tell the truth about this. Do you know what I mean? Because she really doesn't have any reason to lie, because obviously, you know, she's a celebrity. She has this whole luxurious lifestyle. Like, y'all, it was reported before that in one single year on OF, she made like $55 million. So I just didn't really understand, and I did believe her at first about these allegations. But now even Soulja Boy is coming out and saying like, oh my gosh, this stuff is not true, because Bhad Bhabie came out and said that Alabama Barker had a schmishmortion with somebody's baby, okay? And she like hooked up with like multiple different people, and apparently she had said before that like, oh, she didn't do anything with LV, which is like her man. I think her man's name's LV. I could totally be wrong on that. But anyways, now she's alleging that she did all this other stuff with all these other men. But then check this out. In the grand scheme of things, when everything is popping off between Alabama and Bhad Bhabie, all of a sudden, Soulja Boy comes out and he says that he's going to be suing Bhad Bhabie because of these false allegations that he has never even hooked up with Alabama Barker, which is crazy. Also, it is being rumored, okay, that she hooked up with Tyga. And I just want to know what it is. Like, I've seen the Tyga videos before, if you guys know what I'm saying, okay? And I know why a lot of people would be attracted to him, because let me tell you, whoa, he's working with a heavy piece of equipment, if you know what I'm saying. But I just feel like it's kind of crazy, because isn't Alabama like 18 years old? And he's like my age. I feel like he's like in his like mid 30s. So I'm just kind of like, if, first of all, he didn't come out and say that that was not true, but I do have to say, like, I have heard numerous amounts of things about Tyga. Also, I don't know if you guys have seen before, but Tana Mojo has hooked up with Tyga. So I do kind of feel like Alabama may be his type, but I'm just kind of like, if he's hooking up with her, that's kind of crazy. Also, I have to say this too, like, during all these allegations right now, and once again, they're just allegations. We don't know if any of them are true. I have to say how, like, I wonder how Travis Barker is handling this situation, because I feel like that's so damn messy, and I feel like he's like such a proactive dad. I've seen her on live before, like talking with him, and he just really seems like he's there. But then I'm like, ooh, if any of these things are true, like, damn, like, I would, you know, hold my daughter a little tighter, because I'm sorry, but you should not be hanging around with these fools, especially because like Tyga, y'all, like, oh my God, he be getting around. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know. I just look at Alabama and I'm just like, she's like a kid. So I don't know. It's weird. Anyways, y'all, okay. I'm gonna eat my words right here, okay? Because I did say in my last video, when I did talk about this situation, right? I did say that I actually do like Bhad Bhabie's music, okay? Which I feel like is a hot take, but I feel like she's a decent rapper. Like I said, I don't think she's no Nicki Minaj, right? But I do think she's pretty decent, okay? Well, they ended up coming out with, obviously I can't play it within the video today, but you guys have to like go to iTunes or go onto TikTok and type their like disses towards each other. And I have to say, in my personal opinion, okay, I really do think that Alabama Barker's diss towards Bhad Bhabie is better. Like, y'all, so everyone's saying that she got a ghostwriter on that, which I'm probably sure she did. Do you know what I mean? I have to say, though, it kind of ate up Bhad Bhabie. It really did. And now I'm just kind of like, oh, I don't know. I have to say this, too, because if you guys have heard Bhad Bhabie's diss track towards Alabama, it wasn't that good, y'all. Anyways, here I am rambling, but check out, if you guys are interested in this drama, check out the disses, because low-key, I feel like they are actually really, really good. I do want to go ahead and read, like, some of this stuff. It all started right here, because once again, Bhad Bhabie. I have to say this, if you guys didn't check out my first video to where basically Bhad Bhabie was calling out Alabama Barker for stealing her man, but then now she's saying that they never hooked up, even though she was pressed that she was sitting on top of her man's lap, which I'm kind of like, how are you cozied up on another man's lap like that, knowing that he's in a relationship and he has a baby with this girl. So I personally feel like maybe something else had happened. Like maybe they at least like kissed or something. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm like, why are you in a picture laying on top of him? Like you guys are a couple. That's kind of weird to me, especially when you know that he's in a relationship with Bhad Bhabie. Like it's kind of crazy. But once again, though, Bhad Bhabie is the one who actually started this whole stuff, right? She did this again, but she ended up deleting this, but somebody on Twitter posted it, so I found it. This is what Bhad Bhabie had to say right here. You're a nasty ass privileged white girl, which by the way, Bhad Bhabie's white too, right? So I'm just kind of like, girl, here you are. And also too, I have to say like, what's up with it? This generation of like white girl, like to call somebody a white girl is like literally now it's like such a bad thing. Like that's like a derogatory term to call somebody a white girl. And I'm like, okay, girl, I just don't get it. Especially because like you're white too. I just don't get it. Okay, maybe you guys are gonna sit here and say that she's Italian, but like last I checked, Italian's still white. Anyways, y'all, you're a nasty ass privileged white girl who preys on black men and their families, as well as you being not even a culture vulture, but any pretty bitch vulture. You fucked so many men, it's beyond belief, and especially the ones you fucking. At least the ones I have under my belt are high acquired names. You fucking Tim, Bob, and Joseph. You bragged on having a train ran on you by two NFL players. You're a joke. You're so pretty, but everything about you is ugly. That trash ass music couldn't even compare to one of my throwaway songs. You and your ghostwriters can suck my dick from the back. Me and my pen are appalled. Yeah, so that was like the first thing that she had put out there, but then she had came forward and had some other things to say, which I will play within a clip in just a little bit so you guys can hear what she had to say. It's it's pretty crazy, to be quite honest with you guys. And I just really feel like the whole damn thing is pretty bizarre. Actually, you know what? Go ahead and check out what Bhad Bhabie had to say about this.
She was not pregnant by Levon. She was pregnant by Tyga. And she was fucking on Soulja Boy. She was not pregnant by my baby daddy. Hell no. No. She told Levon that she was pregnant by Tyga. I don't know exactly when she was pregnant. All I know is that she was pregnant. She was pregnant. She's got an abortion.
So allegedly she was pregnant by Tyga's baby, which, y'all, I have to say this, okay? This is like way too TMI. If you have kids around you, cover their ears, okay? I've seen Tyga's videos before, and I do have to say, like, he's gotten pretty smart, and he's always wearing protection, okay, if you know what I'm saying. So I find it kind of hard to believe that, like, he got her pregnant. Like, I feel like she's obviously just stirring the pot right here. But at this point in time, at the time of me filming this video, Tyga has not come forward and denied anything. I just kind of feel like he's not going to bring any attention to it because, you know, he's, like, a full-on celebrity. And, like, I understand that, like, Bhad Bhabie and, Alabama Barker too are like somewhat celebrities, but I feel like they're on different levels. Do you know what I mean? She also had said that, you know, she hooked up with Soulja Boy, but then check this out though. I'm not gonna play this clip because I feel like it's gonna be like beep after beep after beep, but you guys can look it up. You guys can just search on Google like Soulja Boy talking about Bhad Bhabie. He had came forward and said like, no, you need to keep my name out your mouth, and he's gonna sue her. But then also he put her on blast because check this out. Turns out Bhad Bhabie wanted to hook up with Soulja Boy, and supposedly, according to him, okay, she wanted to S his D, if you know what I'm saying. And I'm like, girl, you're sitting over here talking about her wanting to like hook up with Soulja Boy and things like that. But then Soulja Boy comes out and says, no, you're the one that wanted to get with me. I think that's crazy. Like, honestly, this whole entire situation is bizarre. Also, another thing that did come up is because if you guys have checked out, hopefully you guys like pause the video and go check out Alabama Barker's diss. I don't know if she put out the full thing yet, but she did play a snippet of it on TikTok. Hopefully you guys have heard it because she made like a reference in there that like supposedly Bhad Bhabie went to the hairstylist and said that Bhad Bhabie wants her hair like Alabama's, right? So this is what another thing right here that Bhad Bhabie had posted. Never did I ask to dye my hair like yours. I dyed it blonde because I didn't like how the pink came out. So take out any color dye, you dye it back blonde. Does no one think it's weird that I'm being attacked like I did something to her? She coming at me like I'm the one who did something to her. You don't like me because you want to be me and you want my life. A short blonde cut is nothing like long blonde hair. Be so for real. And you know what? I do have to agree. I feel like it's kind of crazy because obviously I know that Bhad Bhabie is triggered towards her because you guys have seen I made the video before to where, you know, Alabama was, you know, snuggled up on top of her man. So I really do think that it is, you know, understandable why Bhad Bhabie is pressed towards Alabama. But my thing is here is your man has cheated on you numerous times, okay, numerous times. and he literally physically beat you. Like, why are you like still even trying to like, go at it with other people? Do you know what I mean? A lot of times I never really understand, and I talk to my homegirls about this. Like, why is it, and please let me know down in the comment section below, because my mentality is so different. Why is it that a lot of girls say, for example, if they catch their man cheating, they want to beat the girl's ass? Like, I don't get it. Like, your man is the one that is doing you dirty. Why do you think that this girl knew everything? Why do you think that this girl knew that you guys were together? Because a lot of men are out there that are dogs and will be like, oh no, we separated, we broke up, we're not together. Like, they'll say all these types of things. So obviously the girl's like, oh, okay, like he's single, you know what I mean? And then come to find out, no, he's in a relationship. Like, why are you taking it out on the girl? Like, I just don't get that, because I swear to me, I'm like, the one that I'm going after is gonna be my man. Like, that's gonna be the one that I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna fuck you up. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna try to fight the person that he's like cheating on me with. So I never really understand why people are like that. And I feel like Bhad Bhabie is going ham on Alabama when it's like, girl, take a look at your man. Like, clearly he's just, a player, and he's out there in the streets hooking up with all different types of girls. So why are you pressed about that? Like, leave him. Also, it's being rumored, okay, just a rumor, but I do believe that it is true, that her and her man are officially back together. And my last video that I had made talking about Alabama and Bhad Bhabie, supposedly, Bhad Bhabie has said that she is not going to be getting back with her man, but I don't think that's really the truth, to be honest. Also, speaking of TikTok and talking about Alabama Barker's diss, because it did go completely viral, because I have to say, y'all, I heard Alabama's song before, one of her songs, and I was like, this is trash. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm not even trying to be rude, but like, if I was like a critic, I'm like, no, you get like a 1 star out of 5. Like, it was actually horrible. This is actually good. Like, I was like, wait, she actually has some bars on this. I think that she has a ghostwriter, in my personal opinion. That's just me, right? And then somebody commented on her TikTok and said, who else came from Bhad Bhabie's diss? And then she put the little trash emojis. Y'all, also, there was a comment too, which I don't have it right here. I'll put it up on the screen, that way you guys can see, is that somebody had went to her at her page and also commented on there like, hey, is it true that you hooked up with so-and-so? And she said that is absolutely not true. She is denying it. Soulja Boy came out and denied it. Obviously, Tyga. I don't feel like Tyga's going to mention anything about this. I feel like he's like low-key, he's probably above it. Do you know what I mean? He's like, I'm not going to give, these girls any attention, because obviously they're just going to get in more views, and I'm going to be like, platforming them in a way. But I think this whole situation is crazy. Low-key, though, I do like when people get on diss tracks. Like, I really do feel like that's funny. I feel like it's like a really, I don't know, it reminds me of being in middle school. Like, y'all, I don't know what like generation you guys grew up in, but when I was in middle school, y'all, this was like, oh my gosh, like 2001. A long time ago, what we would do when we had any beef with each other is we do like a battle, you know what I mean? Which we would like roast each other, and it was like low-key our like little versions of a diss. We would stand like face to face and literally just go ham, talking shit about each other, and that was like our way of not like physically fighting, but obviously just like, putting on a show for everybody and just talking shit. And low-key, I feel like that is entertaining. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like these diss tracks are entertaining. But I do have to say, if I have to give you guys an answer here, okay, I have to say, when it came down to the diss tracks, Alabama won. I'm sorry. I do think that Bhad Bhabie has some really good songs. I feel like she's a decent rapper. I think she's a better rapper than Alabama. But in this specific scenario, Alabama ate her up. I'm so sorry. I really do think that is the better diss track, in my opinion. If you guys have heard both of the diss tracks, please let us know down below which one you thought was better. Anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.